right, everybody, welcome to Easy Essentials. We are going to be going over how to prepare a summer sports league today. All right, my name is Michael Graniff. We're going to get right into it. Before my presentation, we're going to go over a quick pre-presentation, just giving you some details as to what this is going to consist of. All right, so let's take a look here. This is, like I just said, we're going to learn today how to prepare a sports league. So what is this going to consist of? All right, so Easy Essentials, preparing the summer sport league. To guarantee your success with EZFacility, we have created these Easy Essentials for you. They are a great educational webinar series designed to showcase featured specific best practices and to ensure you are making the most out of your EZFacility account. There I am down at the bottom, the topics we've already discussed. And here's going to be the general agenda today. So we're going to be taking a look at a lot of the marketing and advertising for upcoming leagues, how to use EZFacility league scheduling features that we offer to you guys, and efficient registration practices to make sure that it goes smoothly from team to league, player to league, and we'll be going over some other extracurricular activities as well. Now, with your questions that we want to go over, you'll see down at the bottom there is that little chat bar. When you guys have a question, please hold it till the end, so when this all ends, we will be able to take a look at some questions, answer those questions all at once instead of as the presentation is going on. All right, and just want to remind you guys that these Easy Essentials are brought to you by EZFacility, and to take a look at our support center whenever you guys get a chance. It's support.ezfacility.com. It's going to have all of your information such as user guides or previously recorded webinars, suggestions that you may have for EZFacility, Easy Leagues. You're going to be able to go over here and take a look and have all that support you need at once. All right, so we're going to hop into my presentation now. So once again, how to properly upstart a sport league. Could be a summer, could be a winter, spring, whatever sport league you want to upstart and run, we are going to learn today how to do that. All right, my name once again is Michael Graniff. Who am I? All right, so some of you may know me from EZFacility training. When you signed up with one of our sales reps, you probably got transferred over to one of our trainers. Some of you may have had me, some of you may have had somebody else. You may have also gotten a call from me from the customer success side, checking up and seeing how your facility is running. So you guys probably have heard me before, heard my voice, all right, dreaded those training calls that you've had, all 4 of them, all 5 of them. What gives me the right to teach you guys about running a sports league? When I was in high school a long time ago, my friends and I would have pickup softball games during the summer. And we would have about 30, 35, maybe even 40 kids come down to these pickup games. After a while, when we had all these guys coming down, I said, why don't we just try to turn this into a league instead of just picking teams and having kids turned away? When I was at the age of 18, until I was about 25, 26, I transformed this sloppy 35-person pickup games into a 104-person nonprofit charity-driven league. The league took my town by storm, got tons of publicity in newspapers, online, and all through our hometown. One of our biggest accomplishments as of late was raising $4,500 for a child who had cancer by setting up an all-day tournament in her honor. So, enough about my league. How am I going to be able to help you run your league? Let's take a look at some foundational aspects of running a league. How are we going to start up a league? So you have some plans with your leagues. You think you basically have it all figured out at once. The first thing I would recommend is that you do not go at the league alone. You cannot set it up by yourself. You must recruit some other colleagues to help you with the setup process. Some of your colleagues, which I spoke about before, may have better ideas than you and can help you piece everything together. For example, I was extremely good at the back-end part of league setup, such as getting the permits from fields, calling insurance companies, running the website. Nothing that really dealt with the front-end aspect. my co-commissioner was better than me at setting up that schedule. It saved me a lot of time. It saved me a lot of headache. All right. So you're going to want to work your way from the bottom up always. All right. You can't just hop right into it. You need to get the foundation set up, get your jerseys, get your website, get your divisions. How many divisions are you running? How many teams per division? Find out where the fields are going to be. Have all of the venues contacted, and if you have your own facility, make sure you're going to properly set up where each league is going to be played. Scheduling to me is one of the most important aspects of setting up a league. It's complex and it's challenging, with teams always filtering in and out and having time conflicts. Why I think it is one of the most important parts of league setup is because if the schedule is well-oiled, a lot of teams will appreciate it. Okay? If you get that schedule out before the season starts, if you have all the times and all the fields set up, instead of getting that midday email saying, hey, we have to move your field, and then the teams having to contact the rest of their players and have them complain about why the field's been moved, it will be greatly appreciated by those players and teams. For example, I play in a flag football league right now where the schedule is just not organized. It's very sloppy, and we're considering shifting over to another league because of how poorly it's set up. Reacting on the fly with field conditions and cancellations will also go a long way for your clients. Upstarting league can end up being expensive to start. All right, so all of you who are in this probably have upstarted their own league and want to create either a soccer, softball, basketball, whatever it may be. It gets expensive to start it. All right, the most significant part with using those funds is making sure that all that money is used to get quality parts for your league. Whether it's the refs or the umps, the fields or the website, the better quality your league starts, the quicker the word spreads and you can poach other teams from other leagues. All right, fundraising. Fundraising can also generate revenue for your league or facility. What are the best ways to set up a fundraiser? For example, if it's an adult league, you could set up events at a local bar and have a cut with them so you can both make profit off it. Or you could also set up raffles with donated goods and bring that revenue up as well. For kids or smaller league, teen leagues, you could do things at local businesses or pizzerias, have them all come in and also help you donate. You'd also set up deals with some of those places to get a cut of the money. If you get X amount of players to come to the pizzeria after the game, we will give you X amount of dollars. It could also generate great publicity for fundraising if you choose to run a fundraiser for a good cause or a charity. Along with those pizzerias and other local businesses for fundraising ideas, it will also help you market your league. If things become successful on the fundraising part, a lot of these businesses will be willing to be a sponsor for your league. The more you help them, the more they'll help you. It's a solid two-way street between business and league. You are also basically running a league is a business as well. So business to business, you're helping each other out. It ends up being a very, like I said before, nice two-way street. Another great way to market your league is to purchase Google Ads. What are Google Ads? Basically, if you buy into Google Ads, you just go to Google, type it in on Google's, type in Google Ads. It will put your website or league at the top of its search page. So for example, if someone Googles your town sport league, you will be the first one to populate in this list. For example, in my league, we had a very specific name for our league, and somebody Googled my town sport league, and I was getting messages for players to come and join. And I didn't even market it too well, but if you go ahead and you buy these Google ads and you have competition in your town or city, wherever it may be, you'll be one step ahead of them. They'll check out your website first, so they can go ahead and say, ooh, this is nice. They have a lot of teams, a lot of divisions. It looks nice and organized. It is huge for anyone trying to get their name out there for the public or players to be able to see. Besides marketing, social media has become the lifeblood of keeping your clients engaged. Creating fresh and up-to-date ideas for your clients will keep them all engaged and talking about the league all during the week, all on the weekends, during the games. It will keep them really engaged. For example, when I was running my league, I would write up 2 satire articles about some of the players that would come into the league. It would be a great way for the clients to be able to have a good laugh, to enjoy, to stay on the website. I would also put up polls and message boards weekly, ask them questions, have them discuss. I would also do a player of the week. I would put up power rankings to see how each team is doing. All these little things seem very small, and you're saying, you know, maybe this won't work, but everyone knows here who has run a league, some of these people, players, teams, live, breathe, and die for recreational sport leagues. In some ways, this means the world to people. So if you're putting up those little things, they are willing to stay as long as you're keeping them engaged. Now, this is a breakdown of how much a league usually spends as a startup. If you have a facility, you know upkeep is incredibly expensive. Even if you don't have a facility and you're kind of just picking permits and insurance places, no real centralized field, you still know it's up there in price. Some of these statistics may not apply specifically to your league, but you can get a good feel of the 20 to 40% profit margin that you could end up making if everything is worked out for your league. All right, so we got through most of the tips of the league setup, some ideas. So how can we help you now run a better league? The first thing you want to look at is our Easy Leagues feature. This incorporates many different aspects of running a league, such as a public website. So the public website is a great way for your client to see their standings, their schedule. If you're running a tournament, it actually breaks down a bracket for you, single elimination, double elimination bracket. It's a cool way for your clients to be able to take a look at that and, once again, feel engaged, feel like they're a part of something. The scheduling wizard will save you a ton of time by figuring out precisely how many games, teams, times, and dates you will need to set up your league. I'll give you another example. When we were running our league, I would say about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, we didn't know the software existed. We did the schedule freehand. Some of you probably are saying right now, oh my God, that is what I do, and it's incredibly tedious and usually does not work out the way you want it to. The scheduling wizard will save you hours and hours of time. So it's a great feature on the Easy League side or the EZFacility side of our software. A couple other things, the online registration portion. This is where your clients can go ahead and register their team. The player can register into an already set up team, or you can even have them set up as free agents and have them register in and put into a main group, and then maybe you can go ahead and drop them into a team that maybe needs a player or needs an extra person to fill in for the night. It's a great way to have your clients, the teams, register online themselves. You know, maybe at the moment you have them actually come down to the facility and register. That does not have to happen anymore. They can just go straight online and they can put in their team name. They can put in whatever you guys set up for the team price, and then they can pay it off right then and there with a credit card, or they can actually divvy up the payments between their players. All right, guys. So this wraps up our easy essentials on how to run sport leagues. Don't forget, like I just mentioned before, to go ahead and check out our support side. This is going to be the way to receive this YouTube video. Once we will email it over to you as well. But you guys can also check out our other easy essentials that we have to offer. And all this great information will be on there. All right, so have a great afternoon, and hopefully I'll hear from some of you soon.